Good day, everyone. Mabuhay and blessed be God forever. Welcome in today's English class, July 1, 2021. I have good numbers of attendees for today. But before we begin our lessons, I would like to ask if my audio and video clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Um, in our previous class, we have already discussed the time words, and I'm pretty sure that you are very familiar with our today's topic. Are you ready to learn?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
let's begin. I am going to play a video containing a conversation between two people, and I want you to pay attention to it. And afterwards, I hope we will be able to identify what are they talking about. Okay, and what is the repeating idea that have you noticed? Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Hello, my name is Kaida. I'm a native Japanese speaker. I'm your classmate in this class, and our teacher asked for my assistance to accompany you. I also heard that you're a transferee. Hi, I'm Stephanie, but you can call me Kraka from now on. That's my translated name. It's nice to meet you. So, how long have you been living here in Japan? I've been living here in Japan for almost a year. Oh, so you know how to speak Japanese fluently? Not really, but I know some words and phrases. I'm still learning. Since when did you start learning the Japanese language? My mom enrolled me in a Japanese language class since I was 12, and I have not mastered speaking in Japanese. It's okay. There's no need to rush. It's just a year since you start learning your language. If you want, I'll help you with it. Really? So kind of you. Oh, by the way, you're fluent in speaking the English language. How long have you been studying it? Oh, that. My auntie is an English teacher. She has always been teaching me since I was a little. Let's go to our next class since our 20-minute snack break has ended. Oh, I have not noticed the time. Let's go.
Can somebody share their thoughts and idea? Okay. What are your observations, Kyla? What are they talking about? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. The conversation revolves around the two students, Kyokowa, being transfer student, and Keide, a native Japanese student. They exchange information like how long she has been living in Japan, since when did Kyoka started to learn the Japanese language and such.
Okay. What a great observation. What else? Can I call Lizelle?
Ma'am, I also observed that the conversation is indicating time. They frequently mention something about the time, ma'am.
Okay, that's good, Lizelle. And you're correct. Okay, this time I'm going to give you the link of the video and watch it on your own. Play the video, and since you guys already have the ideas in your head, I want you to tell me. Take note of this, huh? I want you to. May I call somebody to please share your insights with us? Okay. Okay, this time I'll be calling Michelle.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
There are repeating words like for and since in the video. Usually the one who's asking in the conversation, the way or the form of the questions were answerable by using those two time words.
Amazing. Okay, great point. Okay. Now, again, for the last time, replay the video and I want you to identify the selected sentences containing the time words you've mentioned. Again, we're talking about the time words for and since. Okay?
Now let's proceed with the first sentence.
Ma'am,
Okay. Who's that?
Lizelle po.
Okay, Lizelle.
I have been living here in Japan for almost a year.
Okay, the next one. Okay, next. Next sentence, baby. Come on,
Ma'am,
Michelle.
my mom enrolled me in a Japanese language class since I was 12 and I have not mastered speaking in Japanese.
Very good. Okay, one more volunteer.
Ma'am,
Okay, who's that?
Amy.
Aimee. Okay, Aimee.
She has been teaching me since I was little.
There. Okay, let's have one more. One more. Can I call Kyla this time? I want to hear her voice.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Now
Ky-
there is, let's go to our next class since our 20 minutes snack break has ended.
Okay. Now, very good, Kyla. Now that we have identified the time words and the sentence that contains it,
This time I'm going to ask you, how can we use for instance in a sentence? And what are the difference between these two?
now group yourselves into two. I'll be assigning Aimee as the leader of the group two and Zoan for the group one. The group one will discuss the four, and the group two will discuss the time word since. 10 minutes is enough to discuss with your group mates. I repeat, my mistake. Joanne will be the leader of the group two, and Amy will be the leader of the group one. Okay, is my instruction clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So we're okay. I'm going to call the leader of the group one, Amy. Can you present your work?
Um, yes, as we have talked in our group, when we talk about for, it refers to the amount of time. It could be seconds, minutes, hours, days, months, or even years. For also means from the beginning of of the period to the end of the period. It also answers the question, how long does it last?
Very good, Amy. Let's give a round of applause for the group one, and let's have the group two. Joanne.
Ma'am,
Okay.
since can refer to a point after a specific time or event in the past, or it can refer to a particular point beginning sometime in the past and continuing until the present time. Since are only used with perfect tenses and cannot be used in future tense. It also answers the question, when did it start?
Answers questions. When did it start? You have a you have this great ideas on your mind. I am very proud that you're learning from our previous discussion. Okay, let's give a round of applause for all the groups that have presented. And now let's go back to our sample sentence. Okay, here we see what is our time words. What is the time word that we used here in our first sentence?
For ma'am.
Or
Very
ma'am.
good. For our subject here is
I.
what is the time indicated here?
Almost a year.
Yes. So you say earlier, I mean, what it answers the question? What? It answers the question.
How long does it last?
How long that lasts? Okay. So in four, we uh we use this kind of formula in creating a sentence for plus a period of time. So we use for when we are talking about the duration of time, how long it lasts, and another thing, when using for, the amount or value of time does not need to be precise or to be exact, like 5 minutes. It doesn't need like that. We use for when we are going to talk about uncertain, indefinite, or vague period of time, like for ages, for a long time, forever, and to make it short, for can be used with all tenses. Um, Later on, we will create sentences using this formula. Okay, the next sentence is Erica, can you read the sentence?
My mom enrolled me in a Japanese language class since I was 12 and I have not mastered speaking in Japanese.
Okay. Uh, what do you call this? What is our time word here?
Ma'am,
Since
since
Very good.
Since.
Okay, what uh since when did she start learning the Japanese language? Since when?
Since he was 12.
Yes. So when we uh okay, let's proceed with the next example sentence. Okay? She has been teaching me since I was a little. What is our time word here?
since
Since.
Very good. Uh okay, in the sentence with since we usually use perfect tenses. When using since, we normally where is that? Yeah, that's the formula that I've said earlier. Since plus particular point in time in the past. In the sentences with since, we usually use perfect tenses. Okay, we cannot use other tenses aside from perfect and uh other future perfect tenses, future tenses. Okay, um, we use present perfect and past perfect tenses in the main clause of the sentence. We would not use since if we're going to talk about the future. Again, since is used to refer a specific point in the past. In the past. So again, we're not talking about the future. We're talking about the past. So it refers to when things began. Okay. So now I have this pattern. It's a pattern, and I want you to create sentences on your own. Okay, I will give you 2 minutes for that. Okay, since was a point in time in the past, and then you prepare for also, huh? Okay, okay. Any volunteer? Michelle, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, present your work.
I've been practicing playing violin since I was 7.
Okay, okay. How about Kyla? Thank you, Michelle. Kyla.
She has been teaching me since I was little.
Very good. So next, with since we use the present perfect tenses or the past perfect tenses. Like for this example, I had been studying. I had been is our indicator of that, and since is our um time words, and then our time here is 3. Okay. Okay. Also, since can be used in the sentence, it has been plus a period of time plus since. So take note of these patterns on how we going to construct sentence using since. Okay. There are a lot of patterns, but here is the parang general idea or the general formulas in creating sentences like this. Okay. It has been 2 decades since I left the Philippines. It has been plus period of time plus since. Okay? Okay. Now, I am creating the Google Docs, and for your assignment, create your own sentences that to be presented next week. Okay? Using since and for. Okay. Okay. Thank you for attending in today's class. I hope you learned something.